Hello, friends. This is Professor Googlom. On my channel, you mostly watch videos about the beautiful world around us. But today, it's a little different. What is it about? Keep watching to find out. Tsingy de Bemaraha, Madagascar. Tsingy de Bemaraha National Park is located in the western part of the island of Madagascar. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is known for its unique landscape and limestone rock formations. The word, Tsingy, translates to land where one cannot set foot barefoot, and this is the perfect description for the sharp rocks. A person simply cannot safely explore an area dotted with blade-sharp formations. Despite its impregnability, the Tsingy de Bemaraha is home to many flora and fauna, including species found nowhere else. Every possible measure is being taken to preserve this fragile ecosystem, and the idea of responsible tourism and respect for wildlife is being promoted. Socotra, Yemen. Socotra is an archipelago in the Indian Ocean, located off the coast of Yemen. Socotra is known for its unique and stunning landscape. There is a huge variety of plants and animals, some of which can only be found in the archipelago. The unstable political situation and infrastructure problems make Socotra a difficult subject to explore. Some parts of the archipelago remain undeveloped and have never been explored. The Yemeni government, together with national organizations, recognizes the important role the archipelago plays in the planet's ecosystem, and every effort is being made to preserve its biodiversity and develop tourism. Son Doong, Vietnam. Phong Dong Cave is a natural wonder that stuns the imagination. It is hidden in the depths of Vietnam's Phong Nha Ke Bang National Park. It was discovered by a local resident in 1991. That the cave was fully explored only in 2009, and it was done by a British expedition team. The find turned out to be truly huge. Shandong is considered to be the cave with the widest and tallest passages. There can easily fit entire city blocks. Its huge rooms, tall stalagmites and unique reliefs make the cave attractive to scientists and adventurers. But due to its fragile ecosystem, tourism is strictly controlled, with a limited number of tours each year. Mariana Trench, Pacific Ocean. The Mariana Trench, located in the western Pacific Ocean, is considered one of the most intriguing and enchanting places on Earth. It is the deepest point of the world's oceans and is as much as 11 kilometers deep. It was formed by the collision of the Pacific and Mariana plates. The Mariana Trench is a subduction zone, that is, one of the plates dives under the second. This explains the record depth of the trench. Because of the enormous pressure and extreme conditions, the Mariana Trench remains one of the least explored points on the planet. Expeditions that managed to reach its bottom can be counted on fingers. One of the significant events was the solo dive of the director James Cameron on the Deep-Sea Challenger. During his trip he saw amphipods and other unusual inhabitants of the depths, able to survive in such harsh conditions. The Mariana Trench is of great scientific value as a source of information about the ocean, geology and marine biology. By studying the aquatic ecosystem, scientists better understand the processes occurring on the planet, as well as study the processes of adaptation of living organisms to different conditions. Not all of the depression has been explored, but progress is not standing still, and perhaps very soon mankind will unlock all the mysteries of the ocean. Darien Gap, Central America. The Darien Gap is a tropical rainforest and occupies parts of Panama and Colombia. It is one of the few undeveloped areas on Earth. Spread over thousands of square kilometers, it is a natural barrier separating North America and South America. There are no roads, treacherous swamps and heavy precipitation. In short, it is almost impossible to pass through the Darien Gap. And thanks to the fact that civilization has not reached there, the region is rich in plant and animal diversity. It is home to jaguars, pumas and all kinds of monkeys. It is also home to the indigenous tribes of Embera and Vunan, carefully preserving their traditions and way of life despite the pressures of the modern world. Crossing the Darien Gap is a dangerous venture, as there are no roads, much less transportation. In addition, dangers such as infections, poisonous snakes and disorientation in the dense forest await in the tropics. The government and guides strictly recommend refraining from hiking and observing the wildlife from a helicopter or steamship. Nevertheless, the Darien Gap is of interest to adventurers and explorers fascinated by its biodiversity and indigenous tribes. Mount Roraima. The awe-inspiring Mount Roraima is located at the junction of Brazil, Venezuela and Guyana. Its views are simply mesmerizing. It is a true geological wonder, with its flat top and sheer cliffs rising above the savanna. The mountain is 2,810 meters high. It is often shrouded in clouds, which makes it seem even more fabulous. The indigenous Pemon people consider the mountain sacred and believe that powerful spirits dwell on its summit. For many years the mountain remained unexplored due to its remote location and difficult terrain. In 1884, British geologist Everard I.M. Thurn led the first documented expedition and discovered the majestic landscape and unusual rock formations. Mount Roraima boasts a wide biodiversity. Many unique plants and animals can be found on its summit, including carnivorous plants, endemic frogs and rare insects. And they are doing just fine in this harsh place. The majestic view of the mountain and the untouched wilderness have been reflected in works of art, such as Arthur Conan Doyle's novel The Lost World. Today, the mountain attracts tourists and lovers of hiking and dizzying views. The greater the flow of tourists, the more acute is the task of preserving the ecosystem of the mountain, so the principles of responsible tourism are applicable. This iconic mountain is a symbol of pure beauty and a reminder of the wonders yet to be explored. Vale do Javari, Brazil. The Javari Valley is a huge remote area located in the west of the Amazon rainforest in Brazil. Only indigenous tribes live there. The valley's population is only 5,000 people from various tribes. It is one of the most important reserves with non-contact tribes in the world. The Brazilian government realizes how important it is to preserve these cultures and biodiversity. Therefore, the valley is under strict protection. Entry to its territory is prohibited. However, the main purpose of this ban is to prevent potential conflict between indigenous peoples and outsiders, and to preserve their culture from the influence of the outside world. Also, the absence of modern people there helps to preserve the Amazon rainforests, which play an important role in the ecology of the planet. Gangkhar Puensum. Mount Gangkhar Puensum is located in Bhutan. It is a part of the Himalayan mountain system. Moreover, it is the highest unclimbed peak in the world. Its height is 7,570 meters and the conditions are very harsh for mountaineers. For the people of Bhutan, this mountain is sacred and has an important religious and cultural significance. It is also mentioned in Bhutanese mythology. To show respect for its cultural and spiritual significance, the Bhutanese government has imposed a total ban on climbing Gangkhar Puensum. More specifically, it is forbidden to climb above 6,000 meters. This ban is also necessary to protect the fragile ecosystem of the mountain from the possible impact of human activities and mountaineering activities. Greenland Ice Sheet. Greenland is the world's largest island and is home to natural wonders such as the Greenland Ice Sheet. The shield covers about 80% of Greenland. It is the second largest shield in the world after the Antarctic Shield. Because of the extremely harsh conditions in its location, much of the Greenland ice sheet remains undeveloped and has not yet been explored. Science and research have advanced greatly in recent years, but crossing this vast expanse of ice is still an incredibly difficult task. The Greenland ice sheet plays an enormous role in global climate dynamics, and its study is important for understanding the relationship between climate change, glacial melt and sea level rise. Friends, don't hesitate to write comments under the video about what else you would like to learn. I will definitely fulfill your wish. Bye for now.